Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Biz Wizards channel. For more helpful tips and information on becoming a successful entrepreneur, subscribe below to our YouTube channel and also to our weekly blog at www.thebizwizards.com. If you aren't familiar with what we do, my wife Kim and I help employees become entrepreneurs. So in today's video, we're going to talk about 6 signs that your fear of failure is holding you back. So let's jump right into it. Once you acknowledge that fear is the main thing that's holding you back, you can finally take control of your life. What's holding you back from becoming an entrepreneur? Wait, don't tell me. I already know. If you're anything like most would-be entrepreneurs I've spoken with, you're afraid. Yes, you with the big dreams, the killer ideas, and the jaw-droppingly impressive skill set. You're a scaredy-cat. I said it. Hey, there's nothing to be ashamed of. I myself was very scared to leave the Paycheck Comfort Zone for 30 years. So don't worry, fear is in everyone. Fear of failure is extremely common, especially among us entrepreneurs. And with everything going on right now, there's more fear swirling around than ever. With businesses closing, layoffs, and furloughs, your fear of the uncertainty that lies ahead is fully justifiable. Instead, maybe you tend to come up with excuses for why you don't take that leap and head out on your own. You might snuggle up in your comfort zone, insisting that you'd way rather keep working your boring job rather than to embrace change. I know better, and you know better too. Once you recognize the signs and acknowledge that fear is the main thing that's holding you back, you can finally start to conquer your fears and fully take control of your life, no matter how uncertain the future may feel right now. So here are a few telltale signs your fear of failure is currently holding you back, whether you're ready to admit it to yourself or not. Number 1, you hesitate to try new things. When a friend of yours asks you to try a restaurant, go on a blind date, try a new sport, or just try something else you've never done before, your answer is usually a quick, nah. You'd prefer to stick to things you already know. You choose your battles carefully, only agreeing to take on selected challenges you're really confident you're going to succeed in. God, that sounds like me. Choosing to avoid any possible chance of failure by turning down new experiences can cause you to avoid taking risks. Causes you from developing new skills and creating something exciting, all because you're just afraid of failure. If this sounds like you, make it a goal to say yes the next time someone invites you to try something new. Embrace those scenarios as an opportunity to step outside of your comfort zone. Number 2, you're settling for less than you deserve. While being content with your current circumstances is a good quality, being complacent is not. The truth is, you have the power to improve your situation and embrace change in your life. But in order to do so, you have to admit that you want and deserve more. You'll have to take a risk. Yes, you'll have a higher chance of failure that way, but you'll also have a much, much higher chance of living the life of your dreams. If this sounds like you, set aside some time to take stock of your life. Consider your job, your relationships, and your overall current situation. What are you happy with? What do you wish was different? Then start brainstorming a few changes you can make in order to make your life closer to your vision and how you see your life going. Focus on the good that could come from facing your fears, from making a change, and taking a step towards progress. Number 3, you insist you're not afraid of anything. Spiders? Yawn. Crippling loneliness? Bring it on. Failure? Whatever. I say that's full-blown denial. Sorry, but I'm calling your bluff. Everyone's afraid of something, and entrepreneurs have plenty to be afraid of. Fear is a natural human emotion. If this sounds like you, it's time to get really honest and vulnerable with yourself. Take some time to think about what you're truly afraid of. Write down your fears and acknowledge what you are really, truly afraid of. Then you'll be able to start addressing and overcoming those fears rather than living in a state of denial and refusing to come out of your comfort zone. I myself am deathly afraid of heights. I get vertigo looking over a second-story balcony. But when a household task needs to be done that includes a ladder, I go right up. The job has to be done, and Kim, my wife, isn't going up because she has a worse fear of heights than I do. But I face the fear. I embrace the fear and just go up the ladder. I just refuse to let fear win. Number 4, you tend to fall apart when things start going south. Does this sound familiar? Is this you? If you fail, even in the smallest way, do you feel like you're a complete failure? You thrive when things are going great, but you tend to view any challenges up ahead as disasters, not opportunities. If this sounds like you, change your mindset. Work on embracing failure as an opportunity to grow. Remember, Thomas Edison famously failed 1,000 times before finally getting the light bulb right. If you fail, learn from it. Apply what you learned to your next attempt. Surround yourself with positive-minded people and keep your thoughts positive no matter your circumstances. Number 5, you tend to judge other people based on their success or failures. When you see someone who's uber successful, you assume it's because they're a really incredible person. When you see someone who's failed, you think they're just not cut out for that sort of thing. When this failure for them is just a small bump in the long successful road, you've read them wrong. If this sounds like you, stay positive in the face of failure. Small failures are just that, small. We had failure when we were building our BizWizards website. We wanted to have a nice little subscribe button pop up because every other site had it. Simple, right? It took us installing and uninstalling 4 pop-up plugins, countless failures, and I swear it was half a month before we finally got it right. But with each failure, I learned a little more, and I became even more determined to succeed. Failure happens. It's how you respond to it that determines your outcome in life. Number 6, you make excuses. You're that excuse maker. There's so many reasons why you can't or shouldn't or won't become an entrepreneur. You don't have enough money, you're super busy, there's a pandemic going on, you've got too much on your plate, it's too hot outside, you're tired, your psychic told you that now is not a good time to start a business. You're pretty sure your awesome idea actually sucks. If this is you, address your excuses head on and change your mindset, please, and get away from the employee mindset. For example, if you think you can't become an entrepreneur because you don't have any money, could you find a way to get started without cash? Sure. If you're too busy, could you eliminate something from your schedule to free up some time to dedicate to yourself and your entrepreneurial journey? I think you can. So here are my final thoughts. Once you finally acknowledge what you're really afraid of, you can then start making real progress towards your goals. Without the fear of failure standing between you and your dreams, don't be afraid of change. Embrace it and welcome it into your life. If you're truly serious about starting something new, the first thing you have to change is your mindset. You have to be able to embrace change and face your fears. Start by writing down your fears, then talk through them with yourself, your spouse, your parents, your best friend, anyone. Just talk through them and say them out loud. Once you talk through your fears, you will see that most of them are truly unfounded or are very easy to overcome. They aren't the big scary monsters that you had made them out to be. Don't forget to subscribe to our website, www.thebizwizards.com, so you never miss any of our tips, reviews, and blogs. And don't forget to follow us on your favorite social media platform. So that's it for this YouTube video. For more helpful tips and information on becoming a successful entrepreneur, remember to click on the subscribe button to the right. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video informative and helpful as you go along your entrepreneurial journey. If you did, please remember to give us a big thumbs up and leave a comment to tell us what part of the video really resonated with you. Take care and be safe.